shipwreck in the dark, far from the harbor, far from the start. In a storm, I lost my sails, I lost all direction, got caught in the veil. I didn't know love till you found me. I didn't know love, lost in the sea. I didn't know love till you found me. I didn't know love till you set me. Mama says she's doing fine. Sawyer's climbing all the lines. The pastor claims it's almost time for the rapture. Maybe soon I'll get to fly. Driving down familiar roads, there's a broken sign that says I'm growing old. Everything's changing, nothing's quite the same when I go walking down memory lane. Daddy says he's killing time, drawing out in bullet lines, while the city she's on fire like a nova. Wonder what I'm gonna find. Driving down familiar roads, there's a broken sign that says
がめとですね、あともうこうやって目の前で炙ることでちょっと香り。配送で風味をつけて、味を見ますかもしれない。
fragile space in a single sail. White rocky island, you and I on the trail, just us and the waves. No need to behave in the harbor of pine straw beds, tangerine tears, t-shirts laid out like our grief throughout the years. We say it all with bait on our lines. We rise and we fall along with the tide in the harbor of feeling, all the cedar wood like a smoke in the air, glows on our skin and stays in our hair, worn out and sore. We camp on the shore. Lately, my monkey mind is turning over. All the times that knock me off my swing, the break in the chain link. Lately, I'm trying to find some kind of closure, spinning circles at the roller rink. I could walk or skate around, but I'm back where I came from. But then it came as a surprise.